So I'm sure many of you have seen the gruesome injury happening between the Browns and Steelers before halftime. Nick Chubb goes down with a horrible knee injury, as you see on the screen now from an article, and it's posted all over the place. Had to be carted off the field. Many people in the stands kind of gasped with the seeing the replay, and kind of just we'll get into a second with the stats for Nick Chubb. We see Browns running back Nick Chubb was carted off after a horrific injury. The team quickly ruled him out with a left knee injury. ABC announcer Joe Buck announced the network would be showing a replay of the injury, and analyst Troy Aikman added, "It is bad as you can imagine." They did replay at the stadium, and there was an audible gasp from the crowd. Chubb's knee collapsed after slamming into Micah Fitzpatrick on a 5-yard run in the Pittsburgh's 3 with 14:14 remaining in the first half. Fitzpatrick stayed down briefly. Is the same knee Chubb required reconstructive surgery while in Georgia. They did say this happened back in 2015. Same injury where he tore multiple things in his knee. Also added to he had 10 carries for 64 yards. Players from both teams wished Chubb well before he left the field. The Steelers fans chanted Chubb's name as he left the field. Again, it's very tough to see something like that, and it's unfortunate, especially to really coming from since the Damar Hamlin situation, and there's been tons of injuries too. Not saying this is a brand new thing, but it just seems like everything's really starting to get highlighted after that, and it's unfortunate that you have gruesome injuries like this. Unfortunately for Nick Chubb, because relatively he's stayed healthy. I mean, he's been banged up here and there, and that's what I'm going to quickly get into. You see, overall, he's done pretty well for a running back. I mean, the most games he's missed was in 2020 when he missed, 4 games at most. So besides that, he's been relatively good at staying healthy. For this one, it looks like he's gonna be out for a while, which is again, it's very unfortunate to see that, not only just for looking at for the team wise, losing a big player like that, but also just for himself, just as a person. Right now, he's at 27 years old for his age. Is it a little bit concerning? It definitely is when you factor in it's the same knee that happened back in 2015 when he was playing at Georgia. Happening again, much older, again 27 years old, whatever how old he was, even probably wasn't even 20 back. At the time he probably wasn't even 20 or so, or just turned 20. But I don't know the math offhand, but definitely at 27 years old with the mileage he's had, decent amount of mileage he's had. It's definitely concerning. I don't want to go jump out and say that this is career ending or this is going to make him retire. I don't know that for a fact. I'm not going to speculate and say that I know, but definitely it's a very tough sight to see in general for any player. But for Nick Chubb, it is, once again, it's definitely concerning at his age, especially once again, just more importantly on that same knee he had back in 2015 is going to have ramifications on that. We don't know any specifics about it yet. Just know he was carted off the field with a knee injury, pretty gruesome. Don't know anything else after about that, and just quickly tweeted out. Tough sight to see from Nick Chubb. Looks like he may be out for a while. Hope everything goes well. Praying for you. And that's kind of just the same thing that probably everyone's doing. It's very unfortunate to see what happened with him. Hopefully we get an update on him soon. Really, at the very least, probably get one after the game, and hopefully everything is good. We avoid the worst case scenario for that knee injury. But I just want to make a quick video on the update on it. Gonna hope, praying that he's okay. Hopefully that the knee isn't as damaged as it was shown. It looks, unfortunately it is, but hopefully there is some good news out of that, and it's not as bad as we make it out to be.